Hey, good morning. It's your boy Jay the Comedian. How y'all doing today? I hope everybody's having a great day. And today I want to talk to y'all about when I got reinstated. The last time we talked, I don't know if it was the last time we talked, but I know one of the last times we talked, I told you about why I got this fellowship. And now I want to tell you about my reinstatement into the congregation of the Jehovah Witnesses. So, okay. So I was disfellowshipped for 6 months. I know y'all sitting there like, what? 6 months? That's it? I told y'all, I was as slick as grease, baby. My lie game was on point. And also, the fact that we told on ourselves was a contributing factor as to, the short amount of time that I was disfellowshipped. She didn't even get this fellowship. She got on private reproof. Because she didn't get pregnant. But if she was pregnant, she definitely would have got she would have got this fellowship. Definitely. Absolutely. I definitely got this fellowship though. Why though? Why me and not her? Anyway, I'm not hating. But, so, alright, I'm kicked out of the organization. I'm disfellowshipped. My parents are shunning me, and my sister is shunning me also. I wasn't tripping though, really, because I had like I told y'all, my double life squad was thick. We was straight. Like I was kind of straight a little bit. And at the time, I was living with 2 of my double life squad members, cause we had this little place, and those were my roommates. You know what I'm saying? And they was still doing their double life thing. Trust me, they had girls coming in and out of there all day long, all different type of beautiful women coming in and out of there. And I'm sitting there trying to be a good guy and not be on that. That lasted for about a month. And then I start partaking myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, this is what it is. But at the same time, I was trying, I was like, let me actually, I can't remember if I've ever actually tried. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been times where I told myself I tried, but let me actually try to be a good Jehovah Witness. I went to the Kingdom Hall one night. I studied and everything, right? Answered questions. Had my hand up, Well, not when I was disfellowship. Of course, when you're disfellowship, you can't do nothing. But this is what I did before I got disfellowship, Didn't work out too long. Didn't work out too well at all, as you can see. Because you can't keep it up. You can't keep up a fake personality. You can't do it, So even when I was disfellowship, like me actually trying to be a good witness consisted of me like studying and being at the hall and paying attention and listening. And oh my God, I still would. The hardest part about being disfellowship for me was to having to stay awake at the meetings. Oh, I would get the best sleep at the meetings, and I couldn't do that no more. And not only that, I had to highlight my watchtower and stuff like that because they looking to see if you really trying to come back. Man, this is some garbage. So anyway, I'm still living my double life. I turned in my letter. Wrote a nice little letter. I forgot what I said. It was a bunch of BS, like me for, feeling bad and apologizing for my evil ways. And I turned over a new leaf and I put a couple scriptures in there, I guess, that made sense or whatever. And they accepted it. And they told me that I could come back. And oh my goodness, I told everybody, which should have probably been should have been a warning sign, because technically I was still disfellowship, and I was telling everybody, hey brother, I'm coming back. Because when the day came that I got reinstated, the entire Kingdom Hall was filled with all my double life squad, boy. Everybody was up in there. Now when they announced it, what they do is they had the elder come up there. He walked his little fat tail up there, and James has been reinstated into the congregation of the Jehovah's Witnesses. And can't nobody clap or do nothing like that, because you shouldn't have gotten in trouble in the first place. But everybody get that little stupid smile and they all looking at you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah. All my squad people, they looking at me like, yes sir, we back. And then after the meeting, you know, everybody come up to me, hey, what up, what up? We all like clapping up, dapping up and whatnot. And since we knew this was gonna happen, my homeboy, one of my roommates, had a whole party set up for me at the crib. We got to the house, we was up in there, we was listening to music, we was drinking, everybody was having a good time. Then on the back porch, we rolled up some weed and we was smoking. It went too far. It went way too far. And I was a little bit tipsy and a little bit higher than usual. And while we was going through all this stuff, we doing all this stuff, one of my exes was there, and she was happy that I got reinstated. And yeah, she banged me. Oh my God, did she bang me that night? And that kind of solidified it for me. That literally solidified that the Jehovah Witness organization wasn't right. That night, right there. Because before I got reinstated, I didn't change anything. If Jehovah was really watching this organization, and if the elders were truly inspired, if their decisions were truly inspired by what Jehovah tells them, it's no way the week prior to me getting off of this, being disfellowship, being damn, I can't think of the word right now. Being reinstated. The week before I got reinstated, I was living a complete life of debauchery. And for Jehovah not to tap the elders on the shoulder like, hey, him, right there? No, don't. He needs to be out a little longer. But no, 6 months, bro. 6 months for me. I was out and I was right back in there, boy. And that kind of let me know, like, wow, this is some BS. This ain't real at all. I went home that night, got drunk and high, and I banged a chick. And then I went to the meeting the next week. And I'm just like, wow, I'm sitting in the meeting the whole time just thinking like, yo, this is some mess. That's when I really, really started doing research. And after that, and you see like some of the stuff, like what really kind of like turned my mind was I seen is it Charles Taze Russell? I think it's Charles Taze Russell. I seen his burial stone. It was a pyramid. A Masonic pyramid. I think it was Russell. Is it Charles Taze Russell? I think it was Charles Taze Russell. Yeah, Charles Taze Russell. And yeah, his tombstone was a freaking Masonic pyramid. And it had a cross on there. So just think about this for a second. The guy who started the Jehovah Witness organization, when he died, he had a Masonic pyramid and a cross on his tombstone. That means he died believing in the cross, and he died believing in Masonic things. Can you understand? Just think about that. The guy who started the religion, he didn't get no new light his entire life. The new light came after he died, which kind of makes me think that, no, this is not inspired by God at all. People kind of took it and they made it what they wanted to make it of. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was completely wrong. He didn't even know how to read the original wording of the Bible, even though he said he could. He was absolutely wrong. No, he couldn't. He couldn't do that at all. He got in front of an entire courtroom. Yes, Your Honor, I can read Greek. They say, okay, read these words. He's like, okay, I can't read those words. You picked the 2 words of all the Greek language that I couldn't read. Like, hold on, brother. You can't read no damn Greek. What you doing out here? Stop lying. Okay, I'm lying. I can't read no Greek. But I still translated the Bible, and people need to listen to me. That's the guy who started your religion. And he died as a member of a Mason, and he believed in the cross. He died believing in those things. And you're going to look at me and tell me, oh, you're wrong about the organization. You don't know nothing about the organization. When a simple, very simple Google of Charles Taze Russell burial spot, I keep saying Charles Taze Russell and I feel like I'm wrong. I feel like that's not him. Either way, You look up the burial spot for whoever the guy is that started the Jehovah Witness organization. You'll see a pyramid. It's in Pennsylvania, I want to say. And on that pyramid, it's a cross. And I am flabbergasted. Because these are all things that Jehovah Witnesses do not believe in. And that tell you they never believed in them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, research, people. Research. I hope y'all having a great day. I'm having a pretty great day. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Holla, Chiguala. Deuces.